in one of the biggest infiltrations the region has seen in over a decade. The Palestinian militant group Hamas launched roughly 5,000 missiles into Israel in an unprecedented surprise aerial and ground attack Saturday. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared that the country is at war as one of the most serious escalations between the two sides unfolds. Today, we will discuss what is the Gaza Strip, the Israel-imposed blockade, which has made the region the world's largest open-air prison, and its significance. The Palestinian exclave, Gaza, borders Israel, Egypt, and the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea. The 365 square kilometer strip, which is home to over 20 lakh people, has been subjected to from an Israel-imposed land, sea, and air blockade for the past 15 years. Despite being largely isolated, it is one of the world's most densely populated areas, with more than 5,000 inhabitants per square kilometer. Surrounded by 55 kilometers of 8-meter-high walls, Israel has permanently blockaded the strip since the Hamas takeover in 2007. These restrictions obstruct the movement of people in and out of Gaza, limiting their ability to travel for work, study, medical treatment, or to visit family. Moreover, it restricts the flow of essential items such as fuel and medical supplies through Israel-controlled border checkpoints surrounding the strip. Many human rights organizations have opposed this form of collective punishment in the region, which violates several international humanitarian laws. The region suffers from high unemployment and poverty, chronic electricity shortages, severely affecting essential services such as health, water, and sanitation services, manufacturing, as well as agriculture. Israel believes the blockade is essential to prevent the smuggling of weapons and materials that could be used for military purposes by Hamas and other groups in Gaza. Before today's attack, over the past year, violence and rising tensions along the occupied West Bank region has resulted in the death of 225 Palestinians and 32 Israelis. So where did the conflict over this region arise? The Gaza region has been a point of contention between numerous groups over the past century. Britain took over the region from the Ottoman Empire at the end of World War I, when the region was inhabited by a Jewish minority and an Arab majority. Yet, between 1922 and 1947, the Jew population fled Nazi persecution from Germany in large numbers and settled in the region. However, the Arab population's demands for independence and opposition to the immigrants led to a violent rebellion in 1937. Eventually, under a UN resolution, the region was proposed to be divided into two independent states, one Palestinian Arab and the other Jewish, while Jerusalem, a city both communities claimed to be of religious significance, was placed under an international regime. However, in two wars, in 1948 and 1967, one of the two states proclaimed its independence as Israel and took over the majority of the region, including West Bank, Gaza, and Jerusalem, leading to a massive exodus of Palestinian populations to other regions. Consequently, in 1973, one of the biggest escalations took place between Israel and the Arab states, known as the Yom Kippur War. Here, a coalition of Arab states led by Egypt and Syria joined forces and launched a two-front offensive on Israel from the north and the south. After initially losing some of its territory, Israel was quickly able to gain them back in a counter-offensive. The roughly 20-day-long war ended with a ceasefire agreement brokered by the US and the Soviet Union. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. Between 1994 and 1999, Israel transferred security and civilian responsibility for much of the Gaza Strip and the West Bank to the Palestinian Authority, a governing body established in 1994 as part of the Oslo Accords peace agreement between Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization. The Palestinian Authority governed both Gaza and the West Bank until 2006, when the Hamas group took over control in the last held elections in the region. This is Dishha Bagchi for The Print. Follow The Print for all the latest updates. Thank you.